Well, good evening, you guys. It's currently 11 o'clock right now. We're back in my laundry room right now, and I just swapped out our direct drive. As you see, you guys saw in our Kenmore washer that got swamped out. It sure did. So we're gonna take a break from this. Our direct drive needs a little break so it can save out all of its energy. But we actually have two washing machines. You never know, we actually have another dryer. We do have two dryers and two washers. So that's two in storage. One old school dryer that has the really loud buzzer on the on that dryer. The next time I will do our dryer. But you know how it is. But here's our Kenmore. But this is what the washer and dryer used to look like when the Kenmore was installed like this. It's got the plug in. We plugged it back in. It's got the same drain hose, but it's not gonna have the drain hose like the direct drive did, where it's kind of louder. The motor is to tend to be louder. The agitation was going loud as it was all repaired and fixed. It had new sound. It had a whole new sound on this machine, and the drain got pretty loud. Compared to this machine, it's pretty quiet than this machine. It's a little bit quieter than what I expected. Expect to hear a little more from this machine after we do a couple more videos of the washing machine. We'll do another one. We'll try to get some more washers. We'll try to get another washer and dryer. Try to get the Amana brand, and also we're gonna try to get the whirlpool so it can have more set all different types of collections of washers. I'm not gonna keep getting more dryers. It's gonna be wasting too. That's gonna put money into a bank. I really want to get paid, so I'm about to start looking at these machines more. At looking at this Kenmore more. Look at this Kenmore. See, I want to try to get another washer. Like, for example, I got the Amana thing. I think I might get the cheapest washer Amana, was just like this. For now, for two people that washes clothes for two people. We'll just see how it goes for the Amana washer. We'll try to get some more washers if we possibly try to get 4 sets of washers. We'll try to get the Kenmore. Everything about selling this Kenmore after we move out. I don't know if we're moving out or not, but the old school direct drive is not going anywhere. Just as I mentioned, our direct drive is not going anywhere. Think about, I might have to sell the amount. I might think about selling HE washers, but I'm not selling my direct drive ever. Number two, think about the Kenmore. A little bit more. This is my number one, my Kenmore. Number two, my direct drive. Number three, I'm getting the Amana. I want to get the new market, so I'm gonna keep this until we get another washing machine. We're getting another washer pretty soon, so everything's just getting replaced. We're just burning out our money in a long time for each year, bro. It's surprising that we're getting three sets of washing machines. We're getting the let's see. I'll get the I'll be looking for another one, a better washer than this. I'll be looking for another direct drive, like a Kenmore Elite series or Kenmore Direct Drive 80 series, 70 years. A Kenmore dryer from the 1990s and from the early 2000s, Kenmore. Or we'll be looking for a whirlpool from the early 2000s. Amana. Something like that. Alright, I don't have to waste my time because I gotta go to bed. I don't have time to waste with this washer. I'll open this back up. I'm just gonna leave that thing open. Like I normally just leave it open afterwards. I wouldn't even bother closing it. I know, real quick, for a little tip. I'm always keeping this on him for no matter what. Unless we're gonna see another, unless I'm required to for you guys to see another regular cycle, which is I won't. I don't want to do it. I want to do the heavy duty. I want to make sure it's a full cycle with a nice, very fast spin cycle. And I want to do a super wash. I want to see how big this. So I want to learn how to do this with the Kenmore. But she says don't do that with the Kenmore. She don't need it. We're gonna figure out how to do the same thing like the Amana, or otherwise we should be able to have a good set of wash. When the Amana comes in, we'll be ready to get it. We are getting the matching. We are not getting a new dryer. We're keeping this dryer as long as possible. We're gonna keep this dryer in here. It's a very good dryer compared to other washers. We're gonna only have 3 washers and 1 dryer. But actually we have 2 dryers and 3 wash machines. That's possible. How you get 3 washers and 2 dryers? You can't take care of your older one. Your older one's not gonna be taking care of you, making too much noise. Regular doesn't work on this machine. And it does this weird thing that all whirlpool wash machines attempt to do, where this one attempts that it just wants to decide that it's going to recalibrate the water. It's gonna automatically swamp the water, change the water pressure. It's gonna go from low and it's to go back to high pressure, and then it's go back to low pressure and go to high, low. Same thing as the direct drive with the auto temperature option with the whirlpool direct drive. Anyways, we're done with it. Hope you enjoyed that wash. Onto the dryer. Now we do have a lot of stuff on top of this dryer, which is I should have just moved all the stuff off the top of the dryer. But it's a little dirty as a spec. But ours was not dirty compared to Grandma's dryer. My grandma's dryer and the washer was dirty. They never cleaned it. But eventually we might have to clean this. We don't have to use it as much as we use our direct drive. I prefer my direct drive better than this. I want to check out the Amana. I can't wait to check out the Amana. It's a pretty good washer so far. Amana, I don't know if I can trust Amana, but one thing I do know about these washing machines, the newer ones nowadays, you gotta put it in, you gotta sense the load, and it's automatic. But at least it's a good thing because you're drying times. You don't have to, you know. Right now we don't have one that's gonna cut our dry, but this ain't gonna cut our drying time in half. It's just mom likes to keep it on this one. This is too short for this. It's too. Put it on long so it can cut the drying time. It will. Even if you put it on long, it ain't gonna cut your drying time. It's not gonna work. It won't cut your drying time in half. If you get a Amana washer, but if you have one that has a shorter have a half dry time, then you'll be good to go. You wouldn't have to have your clothes. You have to stand there waiting for if you're these types of people. Most people just don't worry about it. Just wait for an hour. Just forget. You know what? I'm so happy that I get to. But one thing I don't want. I want 80 minutes on the drive. I want a much longer video on this dryer. Because all the longer videos I get is 1 hour, 7 minutes, 67 minutes, 74 minutes. That's all I want. I want a longer video on this machine. I want 1 hour and 23 minutes on the washing machine, on the dryer. I want a long video on the dryer. I want a nice SMR video. No background noises in the dark time, all that. Until it buzzes during an ASMR. Now, but let me tell you about this end of cycle signal right here. But I'm the one that keeps it on. She gonna change it. I'm not gonna change the heat. Now this one here, I do change the signal. I'm the one that's gonna change it around here. She wouldn't change the end of cycle signal. I would definitely prefer to keep it off. Mostly often. But sometimes I do need to turn it on. Sometimes I will need it on sometimes. You gotta have it on sometimes. You feel me? Well, I don't want to do all that. We don't have time for you guys to be hearing that buzzer because I gotta go sleep. I gotta be back in bed now. I can't get caught. I can't do this. Such a disappointment tonight. So we're gonna turn that off so it doesn't go off. You don't want that thing going off in the kids. Especially you have a lot of kids in the house. They try to sleep. You hearing that thing go off, that wants to wake you up in the morning. Buzz, 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 buzz. You don't want to go buzz, buzz on you. But it's a good feature. You might want to get you something like this. It's fine. Nothing is ever gotten wrong with this. One thing I hear about this dryer is I need to learn how to do this. I can learn how to do this. If I did, my future is for me to learn how to get that together and get the dryer or how to repair my own machines. I definitely take my direct drive home. Anyways, I don't have time. I'm just gonna end the video here. I got my coming up. Want to get active. I'm supposed to be in my shower. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the Amanda 2567 channel and subscribe to all the 3 channels that are set up on this YouTube channel. Go watch my other channel. Go watch the second channel. This is our 3rd channel. Go watch the first one. Go watch the second one before I start uploading more. But anyways, we don't have time. It's nice recording this video of the washer and dryer. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.